Max Verstappen and Mercedes have been at the center of many rumors in recent months, especially as 2026 approaches, a year that could bring significant changes to Formula One. Jos Verstappen, Max's father, and his representative, Raymond Vermeulen, have been in constant contact with Toto Wolff, the head of Mercedes, in what seems to be a series of strategic conversations about the young driver's future. During the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in Baku, Vermeulen was photographed having a relaxed conversation with Wolff, further fueling speculation of a potential agreement for Max Verstappen to join Mercedes in 2026, once his contract with Red Bull expires. According to F1 blogs, these talks have reportedly resulted in a handshake agreement between Jos Verstappen and Wolff, which serves as a pre-agreement for the Dutch driver to don Mercedes colors starting in the 2026 season. While this is just a verbal agreement, such gestures in the world of Formula One are often indicative of more serious negotiations underway. This move would be monumental for the sport, as Max is undoubtedly one of the most dominant drivers on the current grid. Toto Wolff, who had previously hinted at his interest in Verstappen, has made it clear that Mercedes has always been keeping an eye on top-tier talent. After confirming Antonelli as a future driver for the team, Wolff mentioned that while they hadn't been able to secure Verstappen earlier, their interest in him remained strong for 2026. It didn't happen, but we're still interested in Max for 2026, Wolff said, highlighting the importance of having a driver of Max's caliber once Lewis Hamilton's era with the team comes to an end. Verstappen, who has enjoyed tremendous success with Red Bull, securing multiple world titles, might be looking for new challenges. Mercedes, a team with a recent history of dominance, would be the ideal place for Max to continue building his legacy, solidifying his status not just as a champion with one team, but as a driver capable of winning with different teams. This type of move is not unprecedented in Formula One, and Verstappen, with his ambition and skill, could be setting the stage for a new challenge. In fact, major figures in Formula One, such as Lewis Hamilton, have made similar moves in the past, seeking new teams to continue winning titles and pushing their limits. In addition, rumors have surfaced about Verstappen possibly considering a future with Aston Martin, especially after Adrian Newey, the engineering mastermind behind many of Red Bull's successes, joined the British team for 2026. Newey's presence could be a tempting factor for Max to consider joining Aston Martin. During the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, Verstappen did not explicitly deny the possibility when asked, adding more fuel to the speculation. However, Helmut Marko, Red Bull's advisor and a close figure to Verstappen, dismissed these rumors. "I have no idea where that's coming from," Marko stated, making it clear that, at least for now, Verstappen's focus remains on Red Bull. Marko also jokingly commented that while Aston Martin's car seemed fun, it would not be a deciding factor for Max to consider a switch. Despite these denials, the possibility that Verstappen is evaluating his future beyond Red Bull remains present. Mercedes, on the other hand, is clear about its intentions. With the Hamilton era nearing its end and the team searching for a new leader to maintain their dominance, Verstappen seems like the perfect candidate. Toto Wolff has praised the Dutch driver on multiple occasions, highlighting his aggressiveness and consistency on the track, qualities that fit the profile Mercedes is looking for to stay at the top of Formula One. Wolff noted that every sensible team boss must be interested in Max and always wants him in the car that can make him world champion. These statements underline that Verstappen's potential move to Mercedes is not just a rumor, but a long-term strategy. Verstappen's current commitment to Red Bull remains strong, as Christian Horner, Red Bull's team principal, has pointed out, noting that Max is dedicating much of his time to working with engineers and optimizing the car's performance. However, the possibility of the world champion seeking a team change once his contract ends is very much on the table. The allure of a new challenge, especially with a team as competitive as Mercedes, could be too strong to ignore. If Verstappen ultimately joins Mercedes in 2026, it would represent a significant shift in the balance of power within Formula One. The Dutch driver would be the key figure in Mercedes' renewal, ensuring that the team remains a dominant force for the next decade. For fans, this potential move adds an element of excitement and speculation about what the future holds for one of the best drivers on the grid. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the latest updates in Formula One.